Jerry, did Arizona do any? We keep saying, is there a Dak blueprint? And yesterday, I thought Mike McCarthy had a very interesting press conference. He said, we're facing high scheme volume. It's a copycat league. There are trends that other teams are going to pick up on. What are teams doing schematically against Dak that you're seeing more of recently?
Well, it's multifaceted, but that's the game. That's what you do, and it's a chess match. And more often than not, you don't get to play another team twice. And so it's always been that way, that if you've played somebody once, then it's particularly challenging to play them again. And the reason is because you get to see how your personnel matched up against theirs. That's obvious. And then you get to see how your strategy panned out, which in our case we weren't as satisfied as they were. They had some good strategy and they executed it well. So I think when you say what is, we've got to block them up better, we got to protect better. They're multifaceted when they come to how they'll be coming at you, whether it be in the passing game or what they're doing to us in the run game. We all know it's complementary. We hear that till we're blue in the face about complementary football. Well, it goes with setting up your offensive packages as you go out there and try to get some continuity and try to get some rhythm going. All of that is basically another way of saying they were able to win the football game because they were more physical. They had the ball longer. We didn't get the benefit of the turnovers that we have gotten that mitigate some of what I'm talking about. We weren't able to get those. There were a couple of reasons why we didn't get one. One, we had the opportunity but didn't have the ability to get the call. So all of that resulted in a loss that we're paying the price for it. We're going to have some adjustments that we would have been made more in our favor probably. I'm still holding out for the possibility of a second game should we earn it in the playoffs. If so, none the worse for this.
Jerry, Dak has been relatively inconsistent over the last several weeks, including outside of the Washington game. Has he become too conservative with some of his throws?
Well, I think that's really. Let's go back to our game, what we're doing in the NFL. Other teams have a way of influencing how your quarterback looks. I'm very pleased with what Dak has been doing, and I can appreciate the challenges that we're facing from the defenses that we're playing. But in general, I'm going to say not thrilled to death. I'm ecstatic that we've got him here with the health he's got, with the season that he's got under his belt, with where we are. I'm feel very good that we can go into Philadelphia, have a good game up there, and then turn around here and be in as good a shape to be in the playoffs as we've been in years. I like our depth. You've heard me say that, but we certainly lost Gallup. We lost Gallup, which is a depth, but still, as we sit here today, we've got good depth. Defensively, we're outstanding on our depth. We're outstanding on our participation of who we're going to be counting on the defensive side of the ball, certainly the first playoff game and during the playoffs. So with all of that in mind, I wouldn't want to try to redeal this hand at all.
Amari Cooper comes on this radio station once a week, and you know how intelligent he is in breaking things down. And after the Arizona game, he said that we need to communicate more on offense. We need to talk more to figure out what we like to do, what we don't like to do. What do you make of that comment, Jerry, and what Amari's trying to say?
I think that when I look at what we do, the biggest thing I see is the precision of the route running. Now, he's the best route runner in my mind. I would call him the best route runner in football. But that is not the same thing as running to making the cut 9 yards deep, making the cut X distance away from the hash mark. We as a team need to be more crisp in our route running. And we're just talking about the route running. I can go down through every position with you. And so the kind of thing that we're talking about right there has to do with the individual receiver basically being precise on his route, on his cuts when he makes his cut, how deep he goes before he changes direction, those kinds of things. And so those are the kinds of things I think that stand out when I look at the tape.